it's Michael Longfellow, CapeMayX.com, and today we have a really cool story with Geno White, longtime Cape May original. He's going to play an original acoustic blues tune in his home. So let's head on over and check out the music. Hey, this is Michael Longfellow, CapeMayX.com, and I'm here with the famous Geno White of Cape May. Geno was very kind to let us into his home to do an acoustic rendition of a song off of one of his albums that was inspired by the stories of Cape May. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to Geno and get his input on it. So Geno, first of all, thanks for visiting with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, and the song that we just heard, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that's called Hook Her. It's a little play on words. You know, it's about the fishing community, you know, hooking in a fish, and then the almighty race of time against, you know, man chasing woman. But specifically, that was part of the music from inside the lighthouse. So it's not just Cape May, but it's specifically the Cape May Light, you know, which is the second oldest active lighthouse in the entire country.
And Inside the Lighthouse was the name of your acoustic album?
Yeah, music from inside the lighthouse. I won 2 ASCAP awards for that.
Okay. And that was a John Lee Hooker inspired song that you named Hooker to kind of fold into the whaling aspect.
Yeah, absolutely. Because John Lee, man, being the Delta blues king, the voodoo master, big influence on me as a musician. Plus, it lends itself to that time period, you know, because John Lee, you know, he's gone now, of course, but he was at the forefront of the whole acoustic, moving into the electric blues. And back to the lighthouse music, I wrote that so it could have been played 100 years ago.
Great, and you're a longtime Cape May resident?
I'm a Cape May resident from day one.
From day one. That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time, man. Day one from anybody's life is a long time. And, you know, I think most people probably know of you around town, but I don't think most people know the degree with which, you know, you are plugged in on a worldwide basis to the music scene and the influence and the people that you have toured with.
Yeah, I owe most of that, through my time. I've been playing for 40 years, and yes, I went to school here. My first band, I was 11 years old. I put my first little trio together at 11, and through all the trials and tribulations and different bands. In 1977, I hooked up with Pat Martino, the world class, the legendary guitar man there, and one thing led to another. I wound up touring the entire world with Pat. And as an assistant, by the way, not as a player. I opened up for Pat, but my main job was, if you follow Pat's story, he had the brain operation. He was very, very sick. So I was like an all-around gopher, super roadie, guitar string changer, all that stuff. But that led to incredible connections, namely like running into Harvey Mandel at the Fairmont Hotel. One thing led to another. All of a sudden, Harvey Mandel's a guest on my CD. We're talking about the legend. This guy played with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
And, so I owe a lot of that to Pat. And then, just perseverance. There's an old rule. I'm an independent musician signed to a couple small labels. But rule number one is Warner Brothers is not looking for you. So you got to go out and make people see and hear what you do. And then, of course, they have the choice to dig into what you're doing or, let you go.
Sounds good. And let's just, we'll try to keep this as short as we can, but we always like to end with asking people, what they love about living in Cape May. So what do you love about living in Cape May, Jim?
What I love most about Cape May is, down the street is the beach. I got the beach 3 blocks away, the fresh air. And from being here so long, I feel a lot of love. Everybody. I know the whole town. It's a cool thing to to be accepted by across the board.
Now, what would you tell a friend or family that was coming into Cape May? What would you recommend that they do? That's one of your cool little things that can be off the beaten path, things that you like to do.
Like musician friends that are coming into town. It's according to the time of the year. Like right now, though, in the summer, I say, hey, come on down, like after 5, let's head down to the beach, take a little walk, grab your dog if you got one, and just dig that air, and then we have to hit a couple of the pubs in town. And then actually, the cool thing to do would be come back to my place, and I'll grill up some fish for you.
That sounds good, man. And just a final word, just to give a little plug for Martha.
Oh, yeah, Martha's my dog, little rat terrier, and I'll just say this, man, if the world was without dogs, it'd be a pretty lonely place. There's a story that says God needed eyes on earth to watch man. Well, that's what the dog's function is, So actually, we're not getting away with anything. None of us are getting away with anything because somewhere out there, there's an eyeball watching you.
Okay, thanks, Geno. Appreciate it, and we'll see you around town.
Michael, thank you.